not saying every time you put up your hand is the right thing. So you need to make sure you know what you're asking for. Yeah, it's fun now. How about UK team?
It's so difficult though. You know, I just turned 30, all right? And I feel even at 30, I feel like I'm not that smart. Okay? But when I try to imagine myself, right, in my early 20s, like I'm 21, working in an MNC, right? And then I try to imagine myself. I come from a family background where it's always good to show initiative because you have to help. This is a family business, you have to carry stuff, you know, like simple stuff like that, right? But then when you work in a corporate setting, at least for myself, I was like, yo, you want me to help you with that? You want me to help you with that? And then it came off as two things, you know. First of all is, hey, this John, right? Did he even do his work well?
Very free, this guy walking around.
Then number two, right? My boss felt damn pissed, you know. He pulled me to the side, I was like, hey, what the fuck is this? You keep asking people, like, you need work like that, is it? It's making me look like as if I don't give you enough work. Then I like, oh my God, I never even saw it in
perspective.
Yeah, because it's so ingrained in my soul, you know. Like 9-year-old kids packing shit. Yeah, I do it because mom told me to do it, right? And then when you grow older, you're like, no, I want to help. And then you're like, no, you shouldn't do that. There are a lot of hidden rules, I feel, in corporate.
No, that's why I was saying that when we talked about the 3-step framework, the first step is always understanding the corporate world, the dynamics, the culture, and so forth. So drilling into the org chart is like one of the first lessons because you need to know who's who. Because one thing that I used to run a team, right? So obviously we all have different responsibilities, we all have different budgets and timing. So one thing I really dislike is my staff going around, right, trying to help another team. I'm like, you know, we got a lot of work to do. And you go around volunteering to help someone else. I'm like, did you not ask if the team here actually needs help? Just because we didn't try to bombard you with more work doesn't mean that there's like no stuff. So it kind of like, it can come across a bit off, like if you're like a bit insensitive and you don't want that, like I said, that extra step of proactiveness now counts against you. So I mean, there's no like right and wrong. It's always very contextual. It depends on like that situation itself. So that's why for me, right, I'm really very against all this short like advice because I'm like, well, if you apply the wrong type, because sometimes you see, it's like, you see a career, right? It's not like eating junk food. Okay, why I say this way, see, it's not like health. You know, health, you know, you're eating a burger, you shouldn't be eating Ramly burger tonight, lah. But you ate the Ramly burger because you want to feel happy.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's good. Awesome, right? So you eat, it's okay. The most repercussions is like, okay, tomorrow I just eat less, or like maybe, you know, over time, it just like trickles away, right? But career is different. You make that one time, it can take you a very long time to bounce back if it's the wrong one. It can also destroy your reputation. See, back to what John said about industry, right? See, people talk.
They do.
Your managers, your bosses, your team members, they move to other companies, they make friends, and they talk about you. So what do you want to be known for?
You want to be known as the guy that keep asking for help, but then actually counting his own shit.
This is why I always tell my wife, stop talking, stop gossiping, just go work, do your work. Don't even say yes to people unless you can go back home. Because I'm so scared people talk, you know. Like there are times where some people will gossip with her, then she will actively join. Then I'm like, you better don't do that. Later people will say, you say, and then your reputation gone.
I actually feel it's almost this whole gossip thing and the fact that people talk, right? It's just a part of the game. Whether you participate in the game or not, the game is the game.
It's a game of thrones.
So it can work against you, but it can also work for you. Right? If you excel really well at playing the corporate game, the effects are also long term. When your boss moves to another company, he's going to bring you along because you know you're that golden boy, right? Right. So it can work for you if you understand the game.